have heard about this new film called Shelby Oaks created by movie reviewer Chris Stuckman, but not enough people are talking about how revolutionary this film really is. So this video is going to be the entire breakdown as to how this movie went from a script that no studio wanted to now playing in theaters nationwide. So let's get started. If you don't know, Chris Stuckman has been one of the most iconic movie reviewers on the internet for the past decade or so. However, in recent years, not only has his content switched up to more uplifting movies, but also writing and directing short films. But then come March 1st of 2022, he announced a Kickstarter for his film Shelby Oaks. But before I go into that, I need to explain why he decided to go the Kickstarter route in the first place. See, back in 2014, Chris Stuckman made a review for the film Oculus, directed by Mike Flanagan, who would go on to write and direct things like Haunting of Hill House, Midnight Mass, Life of Chuck. But anyways, the guy saw Chris's review, but he was so moved by Chris's words that he actually eventually reached out to him, and the two actually formed somewhat of like a mentee-mentor relationship. So Chris would send his scripts that he was working on to Mike, who would give him notes, and that's essentially how the relationship would go on for the next couple of years. That is, up until Shelby Oaks, where Mike Flanagan read the script once and had no note, and told him, Chris, you gotta make this movie. And he tried, he took it to studios, but he kept on being denied. So Stuckman eventually said, screw it, so he took a risk and went to his fan base instead. And not only did they hit the Kickstarter goal, but they became the most successful horror Kickstarter campaign of all time, getting $1.3 million in under a month. Keep in mind, that is 5 times the budget of Terrifier 2. Not a lot in the grand scheme of movies, but far more than they were expecting. They were able to film in all the places Chris was dreaming of, including the same place they shot Shawshank Redemption. Mike Flanagan ended up coming in to help Chris in the post-production process, but it got even crazier after that, because when the film had its premiere at the Fantasia Film Festival, Neon, one of the largest indie film distribution companies, loved the film, bought the film distribution rights, and cemented the film's worldwide theatrical debut. Rarely do you ever see a film of this size get such a large release, but especially made by a YouTuber from Ohio. I have been watching Chris really since I learned how to type YouTube into the search bar. I donated to this campaign back in 2022, and not only can I not wait to see this film, but I cannot wait to see how monumental this film is going to be for the indie filmmaking community. Alright, that's all for today. Go see Shelby Oaks, go see independent movies. This is so cool.